A biblical warning about mixture. Understanding the dangers of compromise from a scriptural perspective. Introduction. Throughout the Bible, the concept of mixture, blending what is holy with what is profane or righteous with unrighteous, serves as a warning to God's people. The scriptures often emphasize the importance of purity, separation, and wholehearted devotion to God. This warning is not only about physical or ceremonial matters, but also about spiritual integrity and moral clarity. Old Testament principles. In the Old Testament, God gave Israel specific instructions to avoid mixing different kinds of seed in their fields, yoking different animals together, and blending fabrics such as wool and linen. Leviticus 19 verse 19. Deuteronomy 22 verse 9 through 11. While these commands had practical implications, they also symbolized a deeper spiritual truth. God desired his people to remain distinct and untainted by the practices of surrounding nations. Priests were to wear linen, not wool, while ministering. Wool produces sweat where linen does not. God calls us to a place of reliance upon him and rest, not self-reliance that produces striving. This was representative of the priestly garments of the Old Testament. The Israelites were repeatedly warned not to adopt the idolatrous customs of their neighbors. When they compromised by mixing pagan worship with the worship of the one true God, it led to judgment and exile. The story of King Solomon serves as a powerful example. His heart was turned away from God when he allowed his foreign wives to introduce their gods into Israel. 1 Kings 11 verse 1 through 10. New Testament warnings. The New Testament continues this theme by urging believers to avoid spiritual mixture. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness?" 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14. This passage warns against forming alliances or relationships that may compromise one's faith or moral convictions. Jesus himself warned against trying to serve two masters. Matthew 6 verse 24, emphasizing that divided loyalty leads to instability and spiritual danger. The book of Revelation also highlights the dangers of a lukewarm, mixed faith, as seen in the warning to the church in Laodicea. Revelation 3 verse 15 and 16. The spiritual consequences of mixture. Mixing truth with error or holiness with sin dilutes the power and witness of a believer's life. Instead of reflecting God's character, mixture can lead to confusion, compromise, and eventual downfall. The Bible calls Christians to be set apart, 1 Peter 2 verse 9, and to pursue holiness in every aspect of life, Hebrews 12 verse 14. Conclusion. From a biblical perspective, mixture is a serious danger that threatens the integrity of faith and obedience to God. Whether in worship, relationships, or daily choices, believers are called to maintain purity and distinctiveness. The warning is clear: avoid mixture, and seek to live a life wholly devoted to God, trusting that his ways lead to blessing and true fulfillment. If this presentation has been a blessing to you, please consider liking and sharing to bring it to the attention of others looking for sound biblical content. Thank you for your support of this channel. Truth be told. Until next time, God bless you.